All right, it's Monday. Monday, snow day, ice storm day, and we're gonna prep some Pathfinder 2. We're gonna work on Stolen Fate. They are currently doing the Battle of the Harrow Court. Last week we checked in on that. Feel like they're in a pretty good spot. They proceeded. Well, they weren't in a good spot. Last week they weren't in a good spot, but they proceeded to get themselves into a better spot by the end of last week's session, which, you know, maybe it'll load up. I don't know. Could be cool. Then we looked over what was left in book 2 for them to do, and there's certainly a lot. There's certainly a lot of content left for them to do and explore during the rest of the campaign. And then we started, I think, looking at book 3 when we ran out of time. That's kind of my recollection. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Interesting. Fun. That was weird. All right. Anyways, let's Oh, I had stuff zoomed in for something else I was working on. All right. So let's see. Fates. Let's open up our player's guide. Nerdy Sakura. Well, I just got either ghosted or kicked from a second PF2E game. I wasn't given any information for the second time. That's unfortunate. Are these pickup games? Are they like paid games? Are they games with friends? What could have caused this to happen? I mean, you say you don't know, but like, I mean, what's the situation with the group, I guess? Because I have found that free-to-play games. Oh, okay. I found free-to-play games, like, they're pretty quick to just drop people. Like, free-to-play game, they're pretty quick to drop people. The GM's pretty quick to just ghost everybody and be like, I don't feel like doing this. Hey, what's up, Dom? I have found in the free games that I have run and played in that people, including myself, were a lot more willing to just be like, hey, fuck it. It was all before session 0. That's kind of crazy. All I could think, Dirty Sakura, is if you got ghosted or kicked before session 0, they found other people that they wanted to play with. Probably people they already knew. Again, I think this kind of stuff is more common with free games than with paid games. I don't know what your situation is, but you might want to just try, like, start playing games or something like that. You know, you sign up, you get to play. I mean, it's kind of nice. Hey, what's up? I am Mr. V. Got Dom, Nerdy Sakura, I am Mr. V. That's great. Okay. So yeah, we left off. They were in the tower battle. Tower battle was functional. And then I think that they're actually going to finish that battle tonight easily, and then they will transition into the final battle against the Prince of Wolves. Now, there's going to be some temptation to backtrack the Prince of Wolves right away, but per the adventure, it's going to take them some time to figure out why that happened. So the party's going to just go and focus on fixing gates and whatnot. So that's that situation. Let me see. Go here. Drag this over. All right. So let me see. Yeah. So we have everything set up for book 2 ish. I think we were going to drop the Hidden Truth. Yeah, we're going to drop the Hidden Truth, and we're going to drop Queen Mother, which is fine. I'm just going to say that they were damaged during the attack. Which is kind of, like, shitty, because they did a good job with the portal room, but, like, since I'm pretty sure they're going to go into the negatives, we'll drop them. If they don't, I don't know. I'll come up with some other reason to drop the content. It was very was fun to plan the content and prep the content, but like I don't want this game to run too long, and it definitely feels like the two weakest and also more difficult pieces to run, which is why we went ahead and dropped those. So then they got to go through it because they got to go through the Harrow realm, and then they've got to go through Hell. So they do have a lot on their plate. One thing that I do want to do is I want to grab Togrel and I want to grab Communism, who will survive, and I'm gonna drop them in Hell. So instead of fighting these relieved Muckrati, which I really want them to do, really want them to fight these Muckrati, I'm gonna have them fight these two guys instead. So the Muckrati will yet again have to wait. They'll have to wait for their special time. So I'm gonna have these fellas. There we go. You don't understand like that. That's lightning bolt stance. All right, so we'll replace them with these two because I know the party's gonna want to have a rematch against these guys. So yeah, and we'll heal these guys up full. If they're not already. All right, cool. And then we got the battle for Hell's Throne. Blah blah blah. And then we get into book 3. The only prep I have for book 3 is I have the Robot Apocalypse, which I think the map looks dope as hell. It's a Rakdos map. Looks really cool. I don't have any cool robots yet, so that's the thing that has to be sort of figured out. And then that's it. So let's go ahead and look at our book 3 notes, and we'll also go over to portal room number 3. There we go. All right. So portal room number 3 is going to have these 6 portals right here around the central area, and let's see. We've got the Uprising, so let's go grab that. Go. Up. There we go. Uprising. Ah. Alright. And shrink that bad boy down to about there. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we got the Uprising, which is robots. All right, we got the Peacock, which is the Swan. So this. The Peacock is one of the more horrifying designs. And then let's see, the Sickness. All right, we talked about dropping the Sickness. What else did we talk about? The Unicorn, opening the World Wound. The death of Aridin, the subsequent opening the World Wound. This event begins the Age of Lost Omens. Yeah. So I can't remember. No, Starfall is what we want. We want Starfall. So when did Starfall? Oh, I think I have the wrong event here. Hold on. PF2E Starfall. Okay, Starfall's a prominent city in Pathfinder. What? Starfall was made to a capital of Numeria. Okay. Pathfinder 2E. Event when an asteroid struck the planet? Question mark. Earthfall. That's what we want. Earthfall, not Starfall. All right, let me see if Earthfall's in here. Earthfall. Yeah, right here. So that's not what we want. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So that is the eclipse. Okay. So go here, grab this, and that guy right there. All right. Appearance. Eclipse. Awesome. There we go. Let's see. So Unicorn, the opening of the world wound. I don't really like that one. The Fool is just Jack. We were gonna swap out Fool for intelligence, right? Okay, so we could do that. Okay. Let's see. Is strength opposite intelligence? Kind of. Charisma would be opposite Constitution. So we'll put that over here. And the Eclipse, Wisdom would be opposite Dexterity. Yeah. So we actually go over here. Damn. All right. Okay, so then the last two we have to figure out is Constitution and Charisma. Do we want to drop them? Do we want to include them? What do we want to do with them? So we've got Unicorn, we got Sickness. Okay. So Harrow, Hard, Unicorn. Harrow meanings. The Unicorn generously offers that which subject seeks, just as the charger in the picture offers up fruit. Misaligned, Unicorn means betrayal, poisoning, or a false friend. And I think that's why we had it for the World Wound. The death of Arid and the subsequent opening of the World Wound the event begins the Age of Lost Omens. It's providing effect on patience. I don't know. I don't really want to dig in too much into it. I kind of want to open the book. I feel like they just have the Unicorn as like. Well, hold on. Book 3, World Wounds. Unicorn opening the World Wound. Raw, it's just monster to be defeated. Okay. That's tough. That's really tough. I don't know what to do with this little bastard. I don't want them to be too bogged down in these post game situations. So like, I feel like, man, that's tough. All right, hold on. Let's see. Faded. All right. In book 3, homebrew, we are still using portal room mechanic of 1 card for each suit needing to be addressed by PCs to either witness or repair a canon event / timeline. All right. At this point, we are running out of cards, and also we want to keep up the pace and reach the finish line. All right. Raw, the unicorn is just a hero card monster to fight. I feel like in book 3, the writers felt the same way I do and just wanted / needed to get this campaign finished. My original idea for unicorn. Let's see. The card in question is the Raw, the unicorn does that. Just wanted / needed, blah, blah. My original idea for the unicorno was the opening of the world wound. But I can't think of how to run that as a side quest without it taking many sessions and distracting from the book 3 pacing. Any ideas on something unicorn themed that is short and sweet, taken from all pop culture / fantasy fiction / Golarian world lore? So I don't know, maybe like unicorn from Legend? I don't know. Okay. What the unicorn really wants. Aligned, a gift given freely, desire fulfilled, trust rewarded, misaligned, a poisoned gift, betrayal by someone who meant well or seemed pure. So the unicorn isn't all about epic war. It's about, you get what you asked for, was it worth trusting? Option 1 is, of course, the last unicorn. Pure, fast, and devastating. The portal opens into a timeless glade. A single ancient unicorn is bound by silver fate runes. She is not hostile, she is tired. The canon event, unicorns are beings of absolute truth. This one was sacrificed willingly to preserve a single future branch. She offers PCs a deal. She will give them exactly what each of them wants most. In exchange, she must die because her continued existence stabilizes fate. The twist, if they accept aligned resolution the canon holds, they gain insight, blessing, and card civilization. If they refuse misaligned, she lives, fate fractures slightly. Someone later betrays the party with good intentions. Why it works. No combat, unicorn generosity, death of innocent as a choice, not a battle, 0 derailment, huge thematic payoff. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. Just one encounter, not bad. Option 2, the poisoned chalice, false friend unicorn, pop culture fairy tale inversion, Witcher vibes, 1 titan counter. The PCs arrive in a prosperous village. Everyone credits a white horned savior who cured famine, plague, infertility. The unicorn appears benevolent, radiant, adored. The canon event, the unicorn's magic feeds on belief. It must be loved to exist. The more it gives, the more it drains fate from the surrounding region. Resolution, kill it. Village collapses, but fate stabilizes. Expose it, betrayal, panic, and misaligned card. Convince it to leave aligned, but one NPC hates them forever. Unicorn theme, a gift that costs more than advertised. Betrayal without malice. But it helped us, yes, and. That was pretty good too. That one's pretty good too. It definitely does feel like a Witcher side quest or short story from the book series. The unicorn and the child. This is let's see. Opens on a single moment, frozen in time. A child is dying. A unicorn kneels beside them, horn glowing. The unicorns can heal one person perfectly or heal the world imperfectly. The canon event is a choice, not the outcome. Species must decide to save the child, misaligned. Personal betrayer of the greater good. Let the unicorn dispense its power. Aligned, tragic generosity. No combat, no dungeons, and that one's pretty weak. The broken horn. All right. Sarkoris. The unicorn is already dead. Only its broken horn remains lodged in reality. The horn is a fate amplifier. It grants wishes once. Someone used the horn selflessly, and doomed thousands accidentally. Repair the horn. Use it. Destroy it. Yeah. I like Poison Chalice. I think Poison Chalice is pretty fucking good. I do feel like that could spiral into a full-on like multi-session side quest kind of deal. But I like number 2 because it could be like the unicorn is acting like too aggressively. Like it's fixing everything, right? It's fixing every problem. It's healing every wound. And in a way, it's kind of like destroying like things because I guess loss matters, kind of thing, you know. Without loss, there's like no balance. I like option 2 because there is a hard moral lesson there. That the unicorn going rogue and healing and saving everyone is disrupting the natural order of things. Yeah. And that life needs death, and loss, while painful, is also a tremendous motivator. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty fucking good. All right, so go ahead and put the unicorn. Lovely. All right. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay. All right. And then let's see. Then we need Constitution, which is the sickness. All right. Let's take a gander at the sickness card. See what the vibes are on the sickness card. Come on, there you go. Oof, sickness card is that's rough. All right. Okay, we will lock that in. Next is streamlining the sickness. All right. Arrow meaning sickness. What? Sickness. All right. Now, my current idea. Oh, we should also look up what the sickness is doing in the actual adventure. Sickness. Raw. It is in the possession of the dragon Vahanazad. Book 2. Okay. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna put raw. It was in the possession of the Crystal Dragon. Alright. So now my current idea is trying to pay tribute to a really stupid lore event that the writers of 4th edition D&D created to help explain the drastic changes they had to make to the Forgotten Realms. I like the idea a lot, but in all this time of prepping, I have not made any progress on making it make sense as a side quest. Like, what would they even do? It's such a huge event. But I do think, unironically, that meta, we wouldn't have BF2E without D&D 4E. And also, Pathfinder would not have been such a huge success if 4E had not been such a radical departure from the norm, and also tone deaf AF. All right. Let's see. The sickness is a way that honors the spell plague as a meta-canon rupture, doesn't explode into a multi-session cosmology lecture, feels appropriately gross, wrong, and clever, lets the PCs intervene at the seam, not the apocalypse. You're circling the right idea. The trick is they are not stopping the spell plague. They are deciding whether it becomes contained scar or an ongoing infection. Okay. Sickness is not the disaster. It is the aftermath that won't stop spreading. Plague, corruption, magical rot, systems breaking down and being replaced badly, which is exactly what 4E era lore retcons were. We don't run Mistra dies. We run the moment reality realizes the rules are broken. The spell plague shrunk to playable size. What the portal actually opens to, not Toril, not Galarian, it opens to a collapsed rule space, a dead god-shaped absence, raw, blue-violet magical infection, reality flickering between incompatible systems. Think half Vancian magic, half rigid power source magic, neither stable. This is a metaphysical engine room, not a setting. Okay. The scene is called The Wound in the Weave. What the PCs encounter, a dying divine construct, is infected by the sickness. It keeps trying to fix magic by rewriting it over and over again. Every rewrite causes new magical flaws, geography distortion, species retcons, timeline fractures. Sound familiar? If you didn't live through the 4E lore debacle, it was up there with like Worlds of Warcraft, right? It didn't make any fucking sense at all. Didn't make any fucking sense. It is fucking dumb. It was just terrible. They were like, how do we explain all these tieflings? How do we explain all these dragonborn? How do we explain the Raven Queen? It was bad. It was real bad. It was kind of like, if there were still D&D fans that weren't mad about 4E, the destruction of the destruction of Forgotten Realms lore by the 4E writers was kind of the kill stroke. That was like the final thing. The sickness is systemic corruption caused by a missing god function. It's not evil, magic without stewardship, like software without maintainers. What the PCs can actually do, they are not choosing whether the spell plague happens, they're choosing how it resolves. Seal the infection. Contain the sickness into a single historical scar. Magic stabilizers under new but coherent rules. The world adapts, grows, and evolves. This is a yes 4E happened, but it led to Pathfinder 2E path. Purge the sickness. Restore magic perfectly, no spell plague, no radical change, no innovation pressure. Card result misaligned. Great health. Stagnation disguises stability. Magic never evolves. Fate calcifies. This subtly empowers Raven's ideology. Option C, let it spread. Redirect the sickness into another plane. Timeline system. Saves this reality, dooms another. Card result misaligned. Stop for you. Survival through displacement. What is this meta brilliance? They are literally dramatizing addition change as cosmic trauma. System redesign as magical infection. Pathfinder's birth as a successful containment strategy. Without saying any of that out loud, players will feel it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, we'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. All right. And okay. If that's the case, what do we need? What do we need here? I guess we don't need a portal room 4. So we could use this room as the room for the sickness. Maybe? Oh, that's right. I was using this room for them. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then we need just like a white room with chairs, maybe? I don't know. Maybe just a white room. That could work. All right, so let's go to book 3. All right, and let's see. Name the sickness. Create. Background color is gonna be white, and grid size 3,000. Nope, 3,000 by 3,000. All right, that's it. Okay. Config grid color white. Wow. Okay. I'm into it. So let's see. Toril planet. What do we got? Surely there's an image of Toril as a planet. Let me see. The Forgotten Realms, a planet. It's really big, by the way. The planet of Toril. Save image. Open. Like always open. Addition is the best form of subtraction. Let's see. J. This. That. Oop. Up. Leap. Warp. Oh. Right. Fates. For real. Oh, I mean, as far as like easily available in America ginger ale, yeah, Canada Dry is the best. You shouldn't be drinking that Schweppes stuff. Schweppes, whatever it is. The stuff they seem to only have on airplanes. Like whenever you're on an airplane, you want ginger ale. They're like, well, here's some shit ginger ale. I like drinking ginger ale on an airplane though. It's like my I don't know. My thing. What I decided to do. We're gonna go here. We're gonna leave the Harrow behind. We're gonna go to Stolen Fates. We don't even have a book 3 folder yet. Book 3. Alright. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna grab Drill. Flop. Alright. Then we need the God of 4th edition. So let's go get him. Where is that handsome guy? The guy that made 4th edition. He also made a game called Iron Heroes, one of my favorite 3rd edition supplements. Fucking love it. Let's see. Here he is. Mike Murals. Oh, he posing like a god too. Mike Murals is back. I don't think so. It's supposed to be a really old article. Oh yeah, just 6 years. Murals. Okay. M Divine, hide the Nike swoosh. All that advertising. How do we make him look more divine? Oh, that seemed to do it. All right. Image, auto contrast. All right. Maybe we could pump these values even harder. Brightness, contrast. That definitely looks like a deific figure. Fine. Oh. All right. Good. Then we're gonna go grab Fates. January. Murals. So I guess we'll save out murals. Yeah. Fates. Murals. Art. Such as it is. All right. And I'm a big fan of Mike Mills. I didn't agree with his him being canceled during the cancel everybody times. I think that he was asked to do something really cool, and he did something really cool, but 4th edition was just ahead of its time. I mean, it happens. It happens. So you could be mad at him, mad at the guy, but like, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. So he tried his best. Tried his fucking best. What else? What else could you say? Let's multiply layer. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Why am I getting that kind of weird green shit underneath? Or the oh, it's because the color doesn't go all the way down. Because I didn't do a very good job. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Fates, murals, token. All right. I'm assuming as a god, he'll have absolutely bananas stats. Let's go to the bestiary browser and just get something completely cracked. Just stupid. Book 03. We want to go level based. So levels, we only want level 20 or higher. All right. Then we want celestial. Okay. A Bastion Archon. Looks fucking dope. Yep, that's what we'll take. All right. There we go. We're not gonna do anything custom, no custom stats or anything, y'all. Not gonna worry. We're not gonna worry about that shit. Okay. So what do we call this guy? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mike Merles. Okay. The godlike being they will be offering therapy to in this white room dimensional space will be based on Mike Merles. See attached art token. Let's give him a god sounding name that is an anagram of Mike Merles. That sounds right. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. All right. So while that's cooking, let's take a look. We've got Sulfate. We've got 3. All right. I'm just throwing everything in. I'm not. My brain's demanding I do something that's like not organized and not correct. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Art. Select. Gargantuan. Let's see. All right. God of Broken Systems getting therapy in a white room of Chef's Kiss. Mike Merles. Best in class god names, clean, believable, subtle. Eacol Rems. Eacol Rems. That's actually pretty good. Sounds like a forgotten demiurge or regulator. Soft, clinical. I was built to maintain order. Perfect for a being who meant well. Arslan Lek. Ancient, alien. Feels like a god reference in footnotes. Kelmoreus. Smooth, almost benevolent. Murlax Lek. Very wizard coded. Aramel Sick. Iskarel Me. Rems. Eacol. Eacol Rems is definitely the shit. That's top tier. Alright. Eacol Rems. Haunted creator. Alright. Ah, he's perfect. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I love the idea of me, a former 4E lover, and 2E Forgotten Realms lover, and TTRPG fanatic of 35 years. Trauma dumping the highs and lows of 4th edition to my group through Jack to their characters, and then saying you have to convince Eacol Rems to have the strength to push through the hardest times that lie ahead without these terrible ham-fisted canon events being forced upon countless worlds, we wouldn't be standing here today. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alright, the white room session. This infinite white space, no edges, no time. Eokol Rems sits unarmed, unarmored, diminished. Jack is present not as a guide, but as a witness. This is not a boss fight, it's intervention. Jack trauma dumps. The highs, the lows, and the truth. Eokol Rem's core wound. He believes one thing. If I had endured a little longer, I could have fixed it without breaking everything. Oh, baby. Fuck. I don't think the real Mike Morales feels like that at all, but that's fine. Success conditions. The PC succeed if they communicate any two of the following ideas. Change that hurts is not failure. System must break to evolve. You cannot design without risking rejection. Stopping would have been the real crime. Oh, it's like fuck. It's fucking good. All right, failure. They can't get through to him. Eokol Rems retreats. The sickness becomes misaligned. Magic stabilizes and stagnates. Raven's ideology means subtle weight. No punishment, just consequences. The white room fractures into color. The sickness settles into history instead of spreading. Okay, I'm into it. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. All right. Sweet. While we're doing these single encounter rewrites, I'm wondering, should we go back? Should we go back to other stuff? Try to fix not fix, but clean them up a little bit, make them a little bit shorter. Yeah, it's kind of tempting. I just don't want another wedding on our hands. The wedding was like probably one of the best plot lines of the game, but it went for a while. And then for some reason, Space Jam, which was supposed to be less than one session, was like 2.5, maybe 3 sessions long. I don't know why. I don't know why Space Jams went so long. It wasn't Odyssey Prime great games like 14 sessions, but it was much longer than I had anticipated or really wanted to play. I didn't want to play basketball that long. So, yeah. The fact that we went all in to make the entire cast of aliens and stuff, now that I'm looking at all the work we did, I kind of feel like we should just keep it. Maybe. I mean, if this game lasts 100 years, I guess it lasts 100 years. I don't know. Like, kind of hard to walk away from that one. Kind of hard to want to walk away from that one. Well, that makes me wonder then, if we're gonna keep that, we're not, and they technically did save the room. What was the one that? Oh, the Hidden Truth, where they have to get They have to get Cade and Kaylin to do the shit. That's fine. All right. Did we make an actor for Caden? We did not. All right. So we'll just jump back real quick. Grab that real quick. Let's see. Caden. Got any art of this dude? There he is. Yeah, him drinking. These are all small. What book is he in? I could get a better picture of him. All right, hold on. Did we? I could have sworn we found some art of him, but maybe I was like, nah, we'll come back later. Let's see. Caden. All right. Low resolution. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I mean, he's just a basic bitch dude with like brown hair and brown eyes. You know, it's like nothing real fancy going on there. He got sideburns. That's about it. Let's see. D&D male hero brown hair. Wow. I mean, some of these I'm looking respectfully. Let me just say, some of these I am looking respectfully at these. He's supposed to be a bit of scruffy, is the word I'm looking for. He's supposed to be a little scruffy. Let's see. All right. Let's put in scruffy. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a little scruffier. Yeah, this guy's got the sideburns here. The guy's got too much beard, too much werewolf, too cool. Not happy enough. Pretty close. Still not happy enough. We need somebody that's happy. This guy's pretty happy. He's kind of scarred up, like he's gotten in a lot of bar fights and shit like that. He's got the scruff. He's got the sideburns. I think we have a winner. Here. All right. All right. Caden. So save it out. Faded. Caden art. Turn back on the regular frame. All right. Gotta show the chest. So this. All right. Then we'll do this. Extend background colors. Man, dinner smells pretty good. I got 8 minutes. 8 minutes so I can go eat my dinner. 7 minutes now. Man, the hunger. Also, I found out I don't have work tomorrow. That's pretty nice. Pretty fucking nice. All right. Go ahead and save this out. Caden token. All right, so we're not canceling these two. Fuck yeah. They're back on the menu, baby. Oh, also, I kind of want to put like this pinup I found of the Raven Queen. Like, hold on, it's Mike Merle's girlfriend. So, let's see. All right. So this is the one I was gonna use. I think this is I think that's the strongest one. I don't want to go like 2 cheesecake. So I think that's a good one. Yeah. All right. So we'll go with this one. So save as Fates Raven Queen art. I don't think she needs a token. I don't want to invite that in to my life. Okay. So then going back to book 2, we'll just throw Caden in there somewhere. So browsing that bestiary. Turn off this. We'll do levels 1 to 25. I feel like Caden's, well, he's like a bard, right? So we just do a bard. A Biard. Mercenary Biard. Works for me. We'll do level 15. There we go. Where did he end up? Book 2. Mercenary Biard. Alright. And Caden. Luke, unique, go here, Luke, actor, Update here. Stolen Fate. 2. Go, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Caden Art. Select. Yeah. Appearance. Caden token. Excellent. All right. So that's sorted. Okay. And then here with murals, let's go. Number 3. Grab this Raven Queen art. Drop that down. So what we'll do is we'll shrink this down, and we'll have it like hidden, like poking out a little bit. So the party will be like, "Well, what's this?" You know what I'm saying? Maybe. If nobody fucking says anything or notices it, then we, say, "Oh yeah, with your passive perception." So yeah, that's good. What is this buff he's got? Bastion Aura. All good aligned creatures in the aura have fast. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And then I wanted to put a Whittle Swirl on it. So let's see. Dashboard here. Are there any little swirls? Get rid of these 2. Grab this. Man. You can't really see the swirl very well. It does make the room very bright. Yeah, I can't tell if you can. It says vortex. Animation intensity. Okay. We can't really afford to darken the room up either, so. Let's see. All right. It's good. So let's see. Went back and fix that. Put those guys back on the menu. Feeling pretty good about this. Cryptic Muffin sent me a link to the Harrowing map remakes. Ooh, fuck yeah. This is a map remake of the first edition Harrowing by Paizo. You can buy the PDF here, which we already have, from a previous Humble Bundle. I don't know if it was to save dolphins. I hope not. I hope it's to help children or something. Taking some artistic liberty. Maps usually 150 by 150 pixels. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we are going to need to install this. I'm going to go put that at the top of the list. Call it Harrow Realm Prep. I'll probably try to do a lot of the Harrow Realm Prep offline. Install this module. Okay. You may need to spookify some of the maps. And again, a lot of maps that we need are already spookified, but it's nice to have as sort of a backup. So I'm into that. Very, very good. Okay. And then what else? What else do we have? Oh, we're actually at time. It's time to go eat dinner. Hell yeah. So I think we got a lot of good prep done tonight in our 1 hour. I'm feeling very good about where the cards are at now. With the 6 cards locked in for Chapter 3, the remaining cards, the Harrow Realm, we're going to run it pretty much raw. I just wanted to have some maps to back me up. We got Hell sorted out, so that's going to be a thing. So yeah, like, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So after they get the 6 remaining cards in book 3, There is that whole betrayal. They have to go to Schmarfhof, Schmarfhelm. I don't know, wherever the fucking fates live. They got to go there. And then we got like a little, maybe we'll just run it raw. Maybe we'll just run it raw. I don't know. My brain's getting a little tired of being clever. And there's good content in this adventure, here and there. So yeah, well, and then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we need a cool place for them to fight Raven Nicoletta other than like at her house. But we're very close to, I feel, having the prep like knocked out. We do need Goose Lake, not Google. Come on, brain. Goose Lake map and Goose stat block. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. We're good. All right. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're going to be doing some more prep for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, and I'm excited to announce that we will be doing that prep on our own server. That's right. I built a self-hosted server. I have only migrated one game over, and that game is 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. So we're gonna look at it, see how it did. We're gonna go ahead and get everything caught up so it's matching, where we were at on the Forge. We're gonna make sure that like things are still linked properly and set up. I'm very excited. So tomorrow will be that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the game. Thursday we got Skyhaven prep and Skyhaven. Saturday morning, I hope we'll be back here to work on some more prep. What I would like to do is get all 3 of my games over onto their own dedicated Foundry servers. So we will see. Yeah. Hope everybody has... Actually, with the test player thing, I actually have a secondary account. I was able to log in as a player and play successfully. And I have already sent the invites to my players. They should be able to get on and kick around with everything. So, pretty exciting. Hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you next time.